Here in the drive that I shared with you, I don't know if you have access. There's also a recording just in case. Well, I'm also recording. Yeah. So who has viewed the material? Teacher Paula,
Ma'am.
hello. Can you open your camera, please? So
Yes, ma'am.
I'll know I'm speaking with someone.
Okay.
Yeah. So please be comfortable in using your camera because it's going to be a video class after all. So it means you need to be ready at all times. Okay? So who has viewed this material?
I just skimmed through it
You
last night.
skimmed it. You skimmed it,
Mm,
Teacher Francis.
yes.
How about you, Teacher Paula?
Me too.
Okay. Question. Give me a question. Yeah. Question.
Oh, so far none.
None so far.
Yes.
All clear.
Yes.
All
Cause
clear.
yeah.
Okay. How about you, Teacher Paula?
Same goes with me, ma'am.
All clear. Okay. So
Yeah.
if all is clear, let me do some comprehension check because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, this one is just tasks, so we're not gonna do that.
Mm.
Let me spot check on VOOF. For the VOOF, do you know how to screen share already?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
How about to admit?
Yes.
Admit.
Yes.
Where do you admit, Teacher Francis?
So I have to check on the attendees, and then there's going to be a list. Like
Yeah.
one
And then
is the one who's with me during the meeting, and then there's another one for admittance later on.
correct. How about you, Teacher Paula?
Yes, it is on the attendees, and then I think there's a button here that says that you will admit
You will admit.
the students.
Correct. Yeah. How about, do you know how to share your sound, computer sound, Teacher Paula?
Yes, ma'am. There's option here that to if you are whether to share the PC audio.
PC audio. Same here, same with you, Teacher Francis?
What I normally do if I'm going to have the class, I already click on the share PC audio before I start the meeting.
Is that possible? Not during the time that you share screen and click PC audio? You can already share it that
You
way?
can already share it at the beginning of the meeting, and then there is also an option to share it while share screening.
As you
But
share screen.
there are times that if you don't share the PC audio, there are times that I can't hear you. So I always make sure to check on it.
You mean you do it again? You share the PC audio again?
Yes.
Okay. Isn't there a danger as to sharing audio that you're not willing to share? If you do it before class, like like a default setting?
Well, I haven't really experienced it because everything is on mute on my end. Like, for example, the notifications, I already placed it on mute because I always get distracted.
Hmm. Do you think you can give me a screenshot of the settings when you can share the PC audio even before screen sharing? After
Uh,
after this meeting already.
once you, let's say, for example, you're going to join, once you click on join, hold
It's
on.
not automatic. You need to click the
Yes. So I already, it's a default setting on my end that if I'm going to join, it's already clicked. There's a check on it.
Yes. So this is what I'm asking from you, is to give me the settings as to how to do that later. Screenshot
Okay.
of the settings.
Mm-hmm.
Copy?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. All right, let's move on to TA. What is the purpose of the TA? What's the TA's main job? Teacher Paula.
TAs are the one to sell the classes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. If there's something that, if you want to cancel the class, who will you inform first?
I think you will inform the TM first, and then the TM will be the one to contact the TA.
Is that correct, Teacher Francis?
I don't recall, but as far as I can remember, TAs are the ones who are like the study manager of the students. So they take care of the students' needs. Like, for example, the student wants to study a material that is not provided by the company. So I have to advise the student that you have to talk to the TA, submit it to the
Yes,
TA for checking, and then if it's
correct.
a good material, we can do it, but if not, no.
Yeah.
So
So
there.
it's in here that if you need to cancel a class tomorrow or because of a power outage scheduled in your area, you should first inform the TA. Why? Why TA first, Teacher Francis?
Probably because they're the ones assigning the student to a teacher.
Correct. So I don't have the direct access to the students.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's important that you inform the TA first. You know, the TAs are all Chinese. So they have the direct connection to the students. Okay. So, but it's important that you inform me as well because
Yes.
you will be under my team and I have to know what's going on your side, right? So after you inform them, you can give me a personal message about what happened with you. Okay? Um, and what are the three things that TA can help you with? Can you please read this part, teacher Paula? This one. What are the three things that TA can help you with?
All right, first is to convey message to students or contact students. Second one, to upload or change the ET material. And then the last one, they are the ones to adjust your class status if it is wrong tagging.
Yeah, there are sometimes that you already informed the TA, but TA probably didn't see your message. So TA tagged you, let's say, tab or teacher absent. You've seen the day two and day three skills already, right? And then TA will be tagging you, especially on trial classes. So it cannot be tagged by anyone except the TA. So also for the ET material, they're mostly the ones assigning the ET material. So anything about that, then it's TA. So if you were tagged incorrectly, you can ask your TA. But you can inform me that you were tagged incorrectly. Because in our system, on your teacher's performance, that's going to be under me, but not under TA. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay, so you can read this part. Let's move on here. What is it that you can do to avoid lateness? You first, teacher Paula, because I think after this meeting, I will try to collate everything that you have submitted to me and see if I can onboard you from tomorrow, right? We already talked about that. So, what can you do to avoid lateness?
The things that I do to avoid lateness is that to double check the class schedules. so that I will be aware if I have a schedule on that time, so that I won't be late, and then yeah, to always double check the schedules or the class schedules.
Correct. So to double check on the class schedule, do you think when you check it, it will all be there?
Sometimes it's refreshes at 10 minutes, every 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, you need to
That's what
refresh.
I remember during the training.
You need to refresh it. Actually, the booking, if it's not yet there, because it can be pre-booked, right? But it can be booked in the next lead time, 2 hours. Hindi 30 minutes, it's 2 hours. So you can refresh it before that lead time. So see kung may pumasok. Okay. Some teachers will be, let's say, I opened my schedule early in the morning, but I'm going to check that tonight. Is that correct?
No,
No, why not?
because there will be some sudden booking.
Correct. So you don't know if there's a class in the morning, so you'd better refresh and see if you have a class in the morning. Okay. I think Teacher Paula, we need to have an orientation as well. So maybe if I can collect everything, we will schedule another one orientation. So
All
for
right.
you, Teacher Francis, in as much as tomorrow you're going to have the demo, then you can also attend the orientation. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So because that will be discussed in the orientation, meaning to say, if the class is scheduled at 9 o'clock, you should start the meeting 2 minutes
To
before
me.
the time because 8:59 or 9:01 will be late. So I'll be discussing more of that in the orientation because this one has some changes already. So you have finished this. What are the three forbidden actions about sensitive issues that you just finished? Teacher Francis.
So the three first one is Macau, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. So it's a part of China.
It is a
Uh,
part of China. So we
Yes.
say Macau, China,
Yes, Hong
Hong
Kong,
Kong, China.
China, Taiwan, China. And then except for the three approved websites, first one is Cambridge Dictionary, and then the second one is Google Translate, and then the next one is Baidu Images. We cannot share anything else. And
Yes.
then we can never personally contact the student.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so you can read the rest. Let's talk about the trial classes. For the trial classes, what is the minimum acceptable buying rate?
I think it's 25%.
25%. What if you have maybe at the beginning you have maybe 15%? What can happen? Just say you don't know if you don't know.
I'm not quite sure with that.
You're not quite sure. How about you, Teacher Francis?
Same.
Okay. When you, let's say, you perform less than the expected, which is 25%, for the maybe seven ET classes, you will be put in a tracker. So it will say tracker for low buy rate teachers. What can happen there is we will review one failed ET class or trial class. You will review it based on the guideline. There's a GE guideline, there's a BE guideline. So whichever class it is, based it on the guideline for GE, for example, then how can you improve in the warm up or what did I miss in vocab? So it's how you were preparing for the demo. Why is it like that? I mean, you're already starting as a new teacher. It's no longer a demo. The guidelines that you have is basically designed for Chinese students. So it's really to cater to them what they need. So how do we upgrade the teaching quality? It's by sticking to the guideline. And then if you want to add more, but stick to the basics of the guideline. Okay, so you analyze what have you missed, how can you improve it, and then I'm gonna do the same. Then we'll do like a short coaching session, and then most of the time, teacher will be able to come up with at least minimum 25 or higher. Okay, so don't feel bad if you will be in that tracker. So actually, in each trial class that you have, that you will see in your system, you have access to the buying rate. And this student, maybe you got a 5 trial class and maybe 3 did not enroll. You can already launch a self assessment of your trial class. Watch it. Find out how are you going to improve that. And then if you need help, ask me, even before you will be in the tracker of the low buy rate. Okay? The rest you can check if you don't have a question. I'm not
Mhm.
going to hold you because we have a lot of things to do. Teacher Paula, um, I'm going to send, well, to both of you, um, the orientation, and then I'll check what else is needed for your onboarding, Teacher Paula, and then let's onboard you tomorrow if I can. I will try.
Okay,
Let
ma'am.
please be on standby.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
Teacher Nicole, anything else you need, please ask the help of Teacher Paula or ask my help.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you
Yeah.
so
Thank
much.
you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.